Good morning, friends. Thank you for joining me today for our Ready Set School story time. My name is Miss Irene, and we will be learning about the letter A today. We are starting the alphabet and we're learning about the letter A, so this is super exciting. So we're going to read this story in just a little bit, but first we are going to go over our classroom calendar here because we are in a new month. It's a whole new month. Last week we went over the months of the year. And now we're going to go through our calendar and talk a little bit about what it's showing here for us. So we'll start with the month. So we are in a new month and it's now March is the month. And it's still 2021 is the year. It is the 5th day of March, which is pretty exciting. You can count to 5, right? We have 5 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers on one hand. So it's 5 days. It's the 5th day of March. And it is still winter, but only for a few more weeks. It will be spring soon. And what's the day today? The day today is Friday. And how about yesterday? Do you guys know what the day of yesterday was? It is Thursday. And tomorrow is Saturday, right? So those are some of the things on our awesome classroom calendar. All right, friends, so I told you we were going to learn a new letter today. We're starting at the very beginning of our alphabet with the letter A. So I'm going to show you how we write this letter. So we are going to draw up, down, and across. And that gets you, it's a little uneven there. That gets you the capital letter A, big letter A. And for our little a, we go a circle and down. That is our little a. So these are the two ways to write A. Capital, big, and lowercase, little. All right, my friends. We will also have a tracing sheet available for you guys on our website. If you go to eaglepubliclibrary.org and click the class resources tab, we will have a post for this story time with a sheet that you can print out, or you can ask us if we can print a copy and pick it up at curbside, and we will have that for you to practice your letter A's so you know how to write your letter A. Get started with the alphabet. All right, friends, so here's our story for today, and this story has 2 words in the title that start with A. Do you recognize this? Up, down, across. Up, down, across. Amazing airplanes. That's what this story is called. So let's see about some of the things that airplanes do and that we can learn about. Ready, friends? All right. Amazing airplanes. They're packing their bags, getting ready to fly. Let's see. Whoosh! An airplane is amazing. It travels through the sky, above the clouds for miles and miles, so very fast and high. That's pretty exciting. Have you ever flown in a plane before? I have. It's kind of scary sometimes. I also get a little sick, but sometimes, that happens. An airport is the place you go to take a trip by air. You check in at the terminal to show you've paid your fare. There's so many cool places you can go in an airplane. Fly all the way across the world. The ground crew weighs your luggage and loads it in the hold. And then you take the walkway to the plane when you are told. It's pretty exciting. You get to walk across this walkway and go inside the plane. The flight decks, where the captain and co-pilot do their jobs. They both know how to fly the plane with all its dials and knobs. That's pretty cool. They radio control tower to check the runways clear. They can't take off unless it is, with other planes so near. These are very important jobs. By intercom, the captain on the flight deck says, "Hello, you have to put your seatbelt on before the plane can go." A plane is big and heavy, yet it climbs up really high. It zooms along the runway and soars into the sky. Wow, that's pretty cool. Its wings hold big jet engines, which are loud and very strong. They suck in air and blow it through to whoosh the plane along. When the plane moves fast enough, the air around so swift, it pushes up beneath the wings and makes the whole plane lift. So soon the plane is in the air, so now you're on your flight. The cabin crew look after you and make sure you're all right. They bring you drinks and magazines and trays of food to eat, and sometimes there's a movie you can watch while in your seat. Seaplanes can be pretty fun. When the journey's over, the captain lands the plane. Control tower has to say it's safe for coming down again. You sit with seatbelt fastened. There's a bumpy rumbling sound. The wheels are making contact and the plane is on the ground. That's exciting. At last, the doors are opening. Then out you come with smiles. So give a cheer. Hooray, you're here. You've flown for miles and miles. Look at this, all the parts of the airplane. We talked about the control tower, where they tell them whether they can go or not, and the flight deck. Who's in the flight deck? That's where the pilot and the co-pilot stay and fly the plane. The wheels help it to move along when it's on the ground, and they go away when it's in the air. The hold is where you keep the luggage. We keep the luggage. The jet engine is what makes the plane go and pushes it forward. The wings are what helps them to fly and lift them through the air. And the terminal is the place in the airport where the passengers go to get on the plane. Pretty exciting. So that is Amazing Airplanes. All right, friends, so we have learned the letter A. We have read a story with the letter A, and now we're going to make a craft. What kind of craft do you think we're going to make today? An airplane. We're going to make a mini airplane. And you just need 3 things. Well, 4 things if you count the scissors. So, you need a clothespin, and you need 3 popsicle sticks, and some glue. All right, friends, I'm going to show you how to make this real quick. It's super fun. All right, so you start with your clothespin, and then you're going to take one of your popsicle sticks, and I have colorful ones here, but you can also use the plain ones. So you're going to just put a little bit of glue right on the edge of your clothespin here. Make it nice and sticky, and set that popsicle stick right in the middle. All right, squeeze it down nice and tight so it stays on there. We press it on the table. And then we're going to get one more, and we're going to put that on the top. So you're going to put a little bit more glue right here. The other side. And glue those together. All right, my friends, set that down for a second so it can dry a little bit. Okay, now we have our tail. So the tail is a little bit smaller than the wings like we have on our plane here. So we are going to make it a little bit smaller. So I've got one here that I am going to cut just a little bit off And then if it doesn't cut very well, because they're kind of hard, you can also break it. Just bend back and forth. Maybe have an adult help you with this part because it's kind of difficult. So take off a little piece of that and then go on the other side and do the same thing. All right. Awesome. Okay, so now we've got a little tail here. So we're going to do the same thing. Put some glue on our airplane. And press that down. Hold it in place there. Okay, and I have another small piece that I'm going to put on here so that it's got its extra little tail part there. A little fin to keep it up. That part's going to go. See if it stays with this glue. Nope, I gotta put it flat. Alright, we've got our airplane. It's flying. Shoo. That's pretty exciting. Got 2 airplanes here. Different colors. So if you have these at home, you can make one of these airplanes. You could also make a paper airplane if you know how to do that. That's super fun. There's lots of different ways to make airplanes. I'd love to see if you all make any of these. You can comment below this post, or you can email us at eaglelibrary@cityofeagle.org. I would love to see your pictures and any awesome crafts that you make. So that is all I have for you today, friends. Next week, we will have another Ready Set School, and we will be learning the next letter in the alphabet. And we have story time every weekday at 10:30 on Facebook and YouTube. And don't forget to check our website for that traceable page so that you can practice writing your letter A, uppercase and lowercase. All right, friends, I will see you next week. Have a wonderful weekend, and bye-bye.